Only in the game just to get my fatty. And these lazy ain't got competition. It's me versus me, love key talk.
Key Talk Society, check it out. Before the video gets started, I need y'all to like the video. You know what I'm talking about? You know I'm gonna come with the content every day, all day. You know what I'm talking about? Then like the video for me, take 2 seconds. Anyway, check it out, man. All right. So, I got a couple different topics. Well, 3-4 different topics to talk about today. But let's go ahead and start with the first topic, which will be Go Yayo. So everybody knows that Go Yayo got released on the 22nd, but once he got released out of the feds, the state then picked up his charge and literally charged him with the exact same thing. So a lot of people's been wondering, how in the blue hell is that possible? You know what I'm talking about? How are they charging him with something that the feds picked up and he did time for that? And of course, you got some people saying, well, it's different state lines. And if he didn't get it, get it ran concurrent with, if he didn't get his Fed time ran concurrent with his state time, then they can do that. They can do whatever they want. Well, it does look like a manager goes by the name of Bob Supreme. Y'all may know him. He actually used to manage Go Yayo and a lot of other artists within the DFW, specifically Fort Worth. But he went to actually go see Go Yayo today, and Yayo spoke the word out of his own mouth and let everybody know, just chill. I'm gonna be home. And he should not be looking at any extra time, which is wild that he shouldn't be looking at extra time, because why in the blue hell do they still have him locked up right now? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play the video for y'all. Here goes that video.
I'm on the way home. Don't believe what they said, man. I ain't getting no more time, man. I'm finna come to the house, man. And that 10 y'all was crying about, it's a quarter now. 25,000. I want 50 a show, man. It's the biggest they ever do this, man. King of the streets, man. Yeah.
Now you know. Now, from looking at that video, it don't seem like that they've completely killed his spirit, which, like I told y'all, that's what they're typically trying to do, especially when they release him out of the feds and then go pick him up and then literally drive him back down just to put him back in jail inside of the state. But it does, like I say, doesn't look like they completely killed his spirit. He still seems like, he got a lot pretty much ready to come home and just dominate, right? Anyways, now in other news, it does look like the baby savage Lil Rodney has finally been freed. Now, everybody know Lil Rodney ended up getting, of course, he's from Fort Worth, Texas, but he actually ended up getting juvenile life. You know what I'm talking about? He cut his ankle monitor off like 2 or 3 different times. You know what I'm talking about? Of course, a rumor was going around that he actually shot a baby. No, he didn't actually shoot a baby. Somebody else shot a baby, and he pretty much took the charge because he's young and he won't get much time and he won't get in a lot of trouble. So he actually took the charge for somebody else that actually shot a baby. And of course, there was that big rumor going around that he did it, but no, it actually wasn't him. But the good news is he's out. Talking about yesterday was his first day out of jail, and on his first day out, he did definitely go to the studio. He back recording and got a video shot as well. So that's just like a little update on the baby savage. Of course, y'all know I was the first one to start posting him and just bringing y'all into the life of the baby savage. And that was at a time where I was new at this too. I didn't even know what was going on. I was like, bro is entertaining and lit, I'm talking about. But he's growing. I'm talking about just like NBA Youngboy, when he was growing up, he himself was in and out of jail a lot, I'm talking about, but of course developed himself into becoming one of the biggest artists ever. And if the baby savage, Lil Rodney, can just stay focused, then of course, I made him a promise a long time ago, I'm talking about some years ago when I first started posting. I say, listen, bro, if you can stay out of jail, and you can just, not get in no trouble, I promise you that I will help you grow. You know what I'm talking about? So just stay out of jail. Of course, I kept my end of the bargain. He did go back to jail a few times, but every time he get out, I'm talking about, we get right back to it, right back to work. And, he's rising now. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be dropping a song sometimes here pretty soon. Anyways, in other news, Finesse2Tymes. Everybody know Finesse2Tymes doesn't like the bloggers, doesn't like the media, probably because a lot of the media and the bloggers post what's going on. So like, for instance, whenever the old dude TG Comma said that Finesse2Tymes played him out of his verse, I'm talking about resold the verse that he already sold to him, and then came out and said that he didn't pay to get it cleared, all this other stuff, right? The media is going to post that kind of stuff. That's just how it goes. That's the media's job, right? And And of course, we knew, no, excuse me. In the past, Finesse2Tymes also said something about dropping bags on the media, pretty much getting media people killed. And of course, at that time I responded, I was like, dang, I mean, like, isn't he on some type of federal probation? But of course, you do have the rappers that don't care about federal probation. They don't care about losing everything, losing it all, going back, having to do time, especially for making internet threats. Now, at that time, he didn't put an actual name on it. Now, this time, he got a new song. I think it's called like Clickbait or something like that. And he's actually put a name on the person that he will put $100,000 on their head, which of course is none other than Whack 100. He actually came out and said, tell this to the Shade Room, tell this to Say Cheese, 1090 Jake is a B, tell Whack I put 100 on him. Now, the good thing is, Whack 100 ain't the person that's going to go to the laws and try to tell the laws. That's how it would go. But at the same time, I'm not sure if whenever you're on probation, if they can like see a video of you threatening to put 100K on somebody's head, which of course is violence. And I'm pretty sure you were probably arrested for some type of violence and on probation for some type of violence, and then try to use that against you. I don't know if that's pretty much how they work or not. It could be, it could not be. But either way, do I think it's a smart idea to do it? No. However, he is an entertainer. So he definitely would have a defense to say, nah, man, this is just entertainer. I don't really have an issue with these people, in which that case they would actually go look up to see if there's any actual past beefs with the people that he actually mentioned, like a Whack 100, like a 1090 Jake, for them to try to prove that, nah, there is actually something there. And then, of course, you just never know how people are these days. People these days are literally, just as a joke, they'll probably try to call his PO, like even like Trash Talking Charles did. They'll try to call his PO in order to get him in some type of trouble. So he definitely got to make sure he moves smart and make the best moves. Now, as far as business-wise, do I think that was a good idea? Yeah, I think it was a good idea business-wise, because obviously people's going to check out the song if you title it Clickbait. And then if you talk about bloggers and media people, that'll definitely happen. But anyways, now in other news, a Toronto rapper. I know in America we don't listen to a whole lot of people outside of America, but there's a guy that goes by the name of Pressa, and of course he had issues with Kodak Black, and it could have been over Coyle Ray. Who knows? It's always over a female. But anyways, he was inside of Miami, of course, near where Kodak is actually from. He was at a game. And of course, everybody knows that Kodak Black is locked up right now. But the Pressa guy pretty much said F Kodak Black. And I'm going to play that video for y'all right here.
Yo, Kodak Black. That's how we deal with Miami right there.
Anyways, now based off that video, he ain't like he going to the Golden Acre Homes where Kodak Black is actually from and saying F Kodak Black, or somewhere in the trenches. You know what I'm talking about? He's somewhere near the bottom floor seats of a game where people probably don't even know him, and probably some of them don't even know Kodak. I'm pretty sure most of them do. But like I say, so he's in a safe spot, a safe place to say what he said. But it's still a dangerous game that he playing, because I'm sure there's still people that got love of Kodak Black, right? Even though most people only gonna move off of money. People ain't really just moving off of just straight love for nobody no more. But anyways, last but not least, so I told y'all that it was a crazy wild drill scene that was actually going on inside of Dallas, Texas. Now, one of the artists that goes by the name of Channel4Mark, you should see his picture either on the right side or the left side. He actually previewed a song, and I guess in that song he's dissing some of the people from the other side, some of his ops, and they pretty much told him don't drop the song, and if he drops the song, they're gonna unalive him. Now, you may think to yourself, the ops told him not to drop a song that he previewed. Is he going to drop the song, or is he not going to drop the song? And the answer is, he decided that he's going to drop the song.
Tell me if I drop that song, I'm be a dead. So watch this. No bullshit. You say Channel 4K for one day, let I can merch on bro.
Actually, right when they told him not to drop it because they're going to unalive him, he then went to Instagram and posted, when y'all want this to drop? And he put 2 and then a question mark and then 24, obviously saying he's going to drop it sometime next month. And that's just how it goes. But anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.